Alright, so as promised, last egg cook method here. I'm going to use microwave. If you've never had one of these egg cups, they are pretty neat. Cool thing is there's actually a lot of things you can cook in the microwave. It's not necessarily like the most classical sort of cooking tool, but it is really effective. I've really enjoyed seeing like on Food Network that you can, bake cakes, you can do little sponge cakes, and also these egg cups, which work out pretty well. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and crack my egg in. My wife always makes fun of my egg cracking abilities, but hopefully, as you'll see, have egg in there. Let's see if I can, yep, there you go. So got my egg in. I'm going to go ahead and mix it up per the instructions. There's also potato, bacon, and cheese in here. Not that that's all super important. It's mostly the egg. There's also plenty of moisture in the potato. Go ahead and pop this guy in. I usually go for about a minute. This microwave is pretty strong. So while that's going, remember there's a magnetron. Usually it's behind the clock. Sometimes it's in the back. Depends on the depth of the microwave. That's going to be, go ahead and it's emitting microwave radiation. So microwaves, which is a specific type of electromagnetic radiation. Those microwaves, as they're going in, are vibrating water molecules in the potatoes and the egg especially. And those vibrations are actually cooking, creating heat, which heat is what makes things cook. Creating heat inside our little egg cup. And since I mixed that egg all the way up, it's actually going to be a scrambled egg. Minute 12 seconds. Most modern microwaves nowadays have that like turntable that rotates it. So whatever food you have in there is actually going to spin. So we can look in a little bit, and I have to stir it up and put it back. Where are we at? There we go. So you can see the eggs starting to scramble. You can see some of the other things in there maybe mixed up. And I probably need about 15 more seconds. And I'll have a cooked scrambled egg for my lunch, which is pretty exciting. Anyway, as I was saying, the rotating plate is so that the microwaves don't just get stuck with one peak and one trough in the same spot, because the magnetron isn't moving. So if you're just shooting your microwaves at one direct spot, that's how you would end up with like hot spots and cold spots in your food, because some of the places would essentially not get vibrated up and down in the water. There actually was a pretty cool demo I used to be able to do with a chocolate bar, where you put the chocolate bar in, you microwave it, and you'd see it would only melt in certain places, because those would be the hot spots, and it wouldn't melt in other places, those would be the cold spots. You could actually determine the wavelength of the microwave, and you could like figure out what frequency the microwave was being emitted at. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and eat my lunch. Got my scrambled egg cup here now, and that is cooking egg using radiation or radiant heat in a microwave.